Hello and welcome to SJVC Online. This is a recording of the new student orientation walkthrough. Looking at the screen in front of you, this is what you should see when you log in using your SJVC login credentials that were sent to you with your acceptance letter. If you have not been able to log in to the info zone using those credentials, please contact our help desk so that you can get your login credentials to work and you can get signed in. Once you are in here, you're going to want to set up the use of each of these tabs. So you as a student will have a few less tabs than you're seeing here. The ones that are important to you for the new student orientation are the eCourses BrightSpace tab, the Email tab, and the Training and Help tab. The Training and Help tab, when you click on it, will give you access to instant on-demand support. When you click on this link, it will take you to the help desk where you can remotely connect with a support technician who can help you troubleshoot issues within your computer. You can also connect to the help desk using an email. Submit a support request will help you do that. Or you can give them a call using the 1-800 number. Our help desk is open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. Pacific Time to 10 p.m. Pacific Time. And on Fridays, we have shortened hours from 7 a.m. Pacific Time to, I believe it's approximately 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Back at the InfoZone homepage, you'll want to set up your student email. Your student email is important to your success here at SJVC Online. It is where your instructors will contact you, as well as your dean and any other important SJVC faculty and staff who may need to give you important information about your course success. You should be checking this email on a daily basis once you are an SJVC student. You can set up to have the email go to an app on your smartphone by going to the App Store and downloading the Outlook app, where you can connect your SJVC student email. Or you can log in to the InfoZone and check it here. Next, we have the eCourses BrightSpace tab. This is where you will find your new student orientation as well as your other courses once your classes begin. The eCourses tab is no longer in use for the learning management system. You will need to use eCourses BrightSpace. A couple of other tabs to point out includes the Transcripts tab, where you can download your unofficial transcripts. This will be more important to you in the future, as well as the Academic Info tab, where you can look at your schedule in the future. But for right now, let's just pay attention to the eCourses BrightSpace tab. When you click on that, it will take you to this page that you're seeing now. You'll want to select the dated area. Currently, we're going into one of the terms. Each term is noted by these numbers with the year, the month, and the date and the start of a new term. This will display any courses that you are currently enrolled in. We're going to log into the new student orientation. So now we're looking at the new student orientation homepage here. Once you log into a new student orientation, you will note that there is a bar here with the new student orientation name on it, as well as a Tools tab. The Course Home tab right here in your toolbar is important because this is what you will click on should something at some point you get into your course and you can't find your way out of a certain section. If you'll just come up here and click on the Course Home tab, that'll bring you back to this main course homepage, and you'll be able to get where you're needing to go. When you click on the Content tab, this takes you into the meat of the course where you will find your assignments. The Grades tab typically tells you what has been graded, what your current grade is, and it allows you to see any feedback from your instructors. The Awards tab allows you to access any badges or awards that you have earned through the SJVC Gaming Center, and we'll talk a little bit more about that once you are actually enrolled into your new courses at the beginning of your first term. But this is where we are working on some professional development for our students to help supplement your learning in the classroom. So now looking down at the rest of your classroom, you'll notice there's an announcement section over here on the left. This is where we will update you with important information about your course, and your instructors will be putting announcements in here at least twice a week. So it's important to pay attention to the announcements in your course. Over here to the right-hand side is the instructor information widget. You will find this in every classroom. It will have your instructor's name, their phone number, as well as a way to connect with them via email. Some instructors may not have a phone number displayed, and that's okay. They typically may not be available during via phone during the normal operating hours, so they may just have an email connection where they will be able to set up a time to meet with you. Below that is the help desk widget, as well as a link to the library resources area where you can connect with our SJVC online library, as well as a section for APA tutorials for research paper writing. So for your new student orientation, it will typically open on a Wednesday or maybe another portion of the week, and you will have a due date that you need to adhere to. So for this presentation, the current time that we're going into will need to be completed by Thursday at 10 p.m. So when we go into the new student orientation, we'll click on the Content tab. And you will see over here on the left-hand side is the left-hand navigation bar. You can click on the syllabus where you can check on your textbooks if there is one for the course, and you can compare your textbooks that you've received. The new student orientation does not require a textbook, so you won't need one for this class. On your syllabus, you will also find grading breakdown and assignment information, so you may want to even print that out. So for the new student orientation, the first thing you're going to see under Unit 1 is the Unit 1 overview. Each unit in each course will have an overview. It will tell you what you need to know about that unit, as well as what assignments are going to be due, how much each of the assignments are worth, and typically it has assignment due dates with it. Because new student orientation is a little bit different than other classes, there's no due dates because each orientation is different and has different due dates. So for this current orientation, we have a Thursday due date of 10 p.m. But for most of you, you will be given that information separately if you're not in the current one that is under this recording. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to navigate through the components of a course, understand your responsibilities as an online learner, identify available resources, and demonstrate the ability to utilize various course functions. Below the unit overview is the orientation completion requirements. For this orientation, you need to complete 5 assignments. Those assignments are the presentation for points, reading companion, unit discussion forum, homework, and exam. We'll keep scrolling down for each of the assignments. The first assignment is the presentation for points. We will click on that and it will open up into a separate window. Presentations for points are automated programs where you will be watching some slides and then answering questions and receiving immediate feedback on those assignments. So once it loads, the first thing you'll see is the navigation slide that tells you how to go through the presentation. Then you'll get started. So we're going to click on a slide that will have audio. It will present some information and include some audio.
Welcome to San Joaquin Valley College. You are joining a great community of learners. But before we jump in too deep, I'm going to share with you the amazing story of how SJVC was started by a young woman with no more than a desire to learn and teach.
So once we have watched a couple of slides, we'll come to an Earn Points section. This section will ask us a question, and we will need to answer the question and submit it and get immediate feedback to see if we answered it correctly. So in this question, in the image below, click on where you would find updated announcements. So we're going to come over here to the announcements section, click on it, and click Submit. And now we'll get immediate feedback. Correct, we did it correctly. And then we could move throughout the presentation. When it comes to presentations for points, you can take these as many times as necessary to earn that 100% score that you would desire. So we're going to go back to the content now. You'll want to complete this. It'll take you probably about 20 minutes to complete the presentation. The next assignment is the Unit 1 Reading Companion. We're going to click on that item. Again, the Reading Companion is an automated program that will give you automatic feedback as to how you're doing. You can take this one as many times as you want as well to earn the 100% score. It is like that in all of your classes, so you know you have 2 assignments that you can always earn 100% on. So again, you have a navigation slide, and then you're going to click on a question. You'll answer the question and see if you answered it correctly. So this first question says there are blank units in a course. Well, the question is referring to how many units do we have in a typical course. Typically we have 5 weeks and each week is considered a unit. So it's 5 and we submit and we get automatic feedback telling us if we're correct or not. Again, very simple, should take you about 10 to 15 minutes to complete this. So you have 2 items there that you've completed, so we're looking at about 30 minutes worth of time there. Typically, students want to know, how long does it take me to complete the new student orientation? I would say you should figure about 3 hours total. Some of you will complete it much faster than that. Some of you may take the full 3 hours, but try and give yourself plenty of time to complete it. So now you've completed the presentation for points and you've completed the reading companion. The next thing you want to complete is the discussion forum. You'll come to the discussion forum and click on Unit 1 Discussion. Once in here, you'll read the discussion forum prompt. It says, please post a response to the prompt below. After you have created your main post, post 2 additional responses to other students' posts. The prompt, introduce yourself to your fellow students, discuss where you are from, which program you are going into, and why you chose it. So the first thing you'll do is click on Start a New Thread. You'll enter in your subject, and then you will type in your information. You can use spell check there, and then click Post. Once you have posted your discussion forum post, you can reply to somebody else by clicking on their title and then clicking on Reply to Thread, typing in there your information, and click Post, and that will be your reply. So very simple, nothing too tricky there. If you run into questions, please let me know. So you've completed your presentation for points, your reading companion, and now your discussion forum. The next item you're going to go to is your homework. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out here so you can see it a little better. So when it comes to your homework here, you will need to have your Microsoft Office download installed. This assignment requires that you use Microsoft Word. If you're using a Mac or Chromebook, you will want to set up your My Virtual Desktop, which I will show you at the very end of this presentation. You're going to click on the document and download it, and this document is a schedule that you're going to fill out for your personal use, but you're going to save it as your assignment. The schedule asks you to create a study schedule for your schooling, considering your life, and then you're going to upload it to the Unit 1 Homework Dropbox. You'll click on the Unit 1 Homework Dropbox and follow the prompts to upload your file. Once it's submitted, you should receive a receipt to your student email saying it was submitted. So now that you've completed your presentation for points, your reading companion, your discussion forum, and your homework assignment, you're going to complete the exam. The exam can only be taken once. Typically in most of your courses, they are timed for about 60 to 90 minutes, And once you start them, you must complete them. You can't save them and come back to them later. So you're going to complete this exam. Typically in your courses, your exams are open book and open note, but because they are timed and you can only access them once, you'll want to make sure that you are completely prepared before you take the exam. So for the new student orientation, you are completing by the deadline given to you the 5 assignments. You must complete the 5 assignments in order to successfully complete your new student orientation. If you were not to complete all 5 assignments, you would not be able to begin your course on the stated start date that you were given. So, if at any time you had questions regarding anything in this presentation, please be sure to reach out to me and send me an email so that we can go over those items. Now, I mentioned to you earlier that you would need Microsoft Word. If you've had trouble downloading that item, please connect to the help desk. They are more than happy to help you get that set up. If you are a MacBook or a Chromebook user, you'll want to use the My Desktop Web Access. You have to set that up, and we have sent out a file to you on how to do that. If you have difficulty doing that, again, you can connect to the help desk and they will help you. Once you have it set up, you click on here, and it opens up into a new window. Then you log in using your login credential from InfoZone. Click on the online desktop, and this will take you in to a virtual desktop that is like working on a separate computer within your computer. It's almost like a cloud. Once in here, you are able to work on assignments. You click on the Start menu. You can go to All Programs right here and click on Microsoft Office Suite, and you'll see Microsoft Word, Excel, Publisher, Access, PowerPoint. They're all there. Anything that you would need for your courses is available to you. You can also access your classroom in here. So once again, there's the InfoZone homepage within your computer. You can click on that to get into your new student orientation or any of your classes, and your student email as well. I hope this presentation has been helpful for you. Please send me any questions that you have, and if you get stuck anywhere along the way in your new student orientation, please reach out to me or the help desk for assistance. The help desk should be reached out to for technical issues. Anything regarding the new student orientation assignments should come to your academic coach, and I am your academic coach currently, Melissa Brewer. I look forward to seeing you successfully complete your new student orientation and working with you the first 5 weeks that you're here at SJVC Online. Good luck, and I'll talk to you soon.